Welcome to the Tough Decisions Network. This is your tip of the day. Be sure to visit toughdecisions.net to sign up for our free weekly entrepreneur email, where we send you news about the latest technology for your business, inspiring quotes, and the latest entrepreneur books. That's toughdecisions.net. Before we get started, let's hear from one of our sponsors. Have you ever thought about investing in real estate, but find yourself so busy that you don't have time for it? Do you have FOMO, which is the fear of missing out? At HandfordCapital.com, we help investors with passive real estate investments that project better returns than traditional investment vehicles such as the stock market. If you'd like to find out more about our passive real estate investments, visit HandfordCapital.com. That's HANDFORD capital.com. We will jump on a call with you to discuss your investment goals and to see if our investments are a good fit for you. This advertisement is not to be construed as an offer or recommendation to buy or sell a security. Visit HandfordCapital.com.
This is Dennae, and I'm sharing daily tips on how to lead your millennial employees. Let me just review just a little bit, because I don't ever want to come across as someone who's just entirely negative about this millennial generation. I actually think that there are quite a few things that they are good at and that they can be an asset in our corporations, but they do have some glaring weaknesses, if you will. And I think those are things that we as employers need to learn to deal with and help them overcome. Again, I've mentioned this several times before, but I myself am part of this millennial generation. So I'm not just putting them down. I want to learn how to understand them, and I want to learn how to help them and to put these skills to use. Now, we've talked about several different tips, and today's tip is to make sure that you're giving your millennial employees the opportunity to fall. Now, those words were chosen very carefully, and notice that I did not say fail. And I don't want to be contradictory to things that I've said in the past, but here we're talking about giving them the opportunity to mess up. And in the business world, obviously, we don't want to be a complete failure. If you have a complete failure in business, that's not a good thing. And I don't want to glorify failing. I obviously don't want a business to fail. That being said, we can give them opportunities to fall. We can give them opportunities to trip up, giving them big responsibilities in a smaller project to allow them to grow and to learn, and to almost to the point where we're setting them up for a fall so that they can experience that, they can work through that, and they can develop some confidence in their abilities that they have to come up with solutions and to overcome a problem. Remember, one of their weaknesses is that many of them have never faced a significant issue without mommy and daddy holding their hand. We've talked in the past about college students going to college who don't even know how to do the simplest of tasks like laundry. And so giving them the opportunity to fall and almost, again, setting them up for some kind of fall so that they can learn to work through that is going to be really important to developing that millennial employee into the kind of person that can be eventually a leader in your company. We've talked also in the last tip about talking to them about your own failures. So that's going to be really important, especially helping them through the fall, is to be able to share with them some of your own failures and encourage them to keep going. So give them the opportunity to fall. We don't want failure on a large scale, but giving them those smaller responsibilities, or maybe even a bigger responsibility within a smaller project to get them started, is a great way to help them learn to overcome a fall.
Thank you for listening to the Tough Decisions Network. Visit toughdecisions.net to sign up for our free weekly entrepreneur email. That's toughdecisions.net.